Hi, this is Eric Meeks, and right now we're taking a look at 73464 Sun Lane in Palm Desert. This is what was a really nice house and could be brought back to being a phenomenal house at the end of Sun Lane in Palm Desert. Just to give you a quick view of the neighborhood, this is a very nice upscale neighborhood in South Palm Desert. Okay. Somebody who bought this house is buying the least expensive home on a very desirable block. Now, this house needs some work. Right away, let's notice the landscaping. But there is stuff to be worked with here and stuff that can be salvaged. And a desert landscaping front lawn on this home, in keeping with a rustic look to it, would probably be the least expensive way to bring it back to its glory days. Okay, because this is a decent size house. I think it's bigger than the 1,500 or so square footage that the MLS and the tax base shows. You have a large front yard here that again could be landscaped beautifully. You do pick up a little bit of mountain views off here through the trees. Lots of blue skies. All the trees and the shrubbery and everything is back away from the house. So you get great light from this here. You've got an arched ceiling here. I can't get inside it, but if that carries inside, and I notice a little window over the door frame, which makes me think that we are dealing with some higher ceiling lines in there, that would be a phenomenal thing for this home. The fence is in good shape, okay? It's cinder block all the way around, okay? We need painting, we need stucco, we're gonna need some cement work. From what I've seen inside looking at the windows, okay, there is some stucco work to be inside, drywall work to be done on the inside. Gotta be cleaned inside now. But then you have some stuff that can be worked with, like even this overhang here. This could be repainted and brought back to life and look good. It's not at the end of its life. It just needs somebody who needs to breathe the life back into it. I'm going to try here. If I put this up to the window. Okay, you can see a kitchen over in there. We've got the remnants of somebody's stuff in here. It's like whoever cleared out of this house vacated it and left a bunch of possessions in it. Let's go around and take a look at the backyard. Okay, now you get a two-car garage off this house also. Okay, which is nice. And that garage door is a newer garage door. Cleaning, paint, landscaping will go a long way with this house. Now let's talk about some of the stuff that I can see that does need to be done. Now this is a pool area here. That is an older air conditioning unit. It might be able to be salvaged, but honestly, you're better off buying a new one, in my opinion, if you can justify and afford it. It's some sort of old cart right there. Inside here. The window's pretty dirty. Looking through it, and you've got their furniture, the remains of it. It's like somebody half moved out. I wonder if somebody died here as part of it because of the way it looks. But then there's stuff like built-in cabinets over there that can, with a decent countertop on it. The floor is tile. If that, when it's cleared off, is still in decent shape, that tile goes through the majority of the home. I can see it even going into the hallway over there. You got like a nice door on the inside over there. There's a lot that can be salvaged out of this home. And let's look at the ceiling heights in here. This room is probably a 9-foot ceiling in it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you've got a barbecue that at one day probably was a great party spot. Okay. But it needs to be redone. That barbecue unit is insufficient for that counter there. This pool needs to be refilled and the equipment made to work. You need to do a little bit of what's it called? Not stuccoing on pool, but the white stucco, whatever that is, on a pool. I'm not even thinking of the right words right now. Probably could even use tile if you're going to go ahead and do that there. And the cement needs to be recovered. It looks like the cement was recovered at one point, and then sections of it has chipped away. So, you've got that. But then you've got also trees and plenty of room back here. I mean, for a dog to run, for whatever. And look at that view right there. That's $1 million view. That's Mount Eisenhower here in Palm Desert. You got palm trees between you and it, blue skies and clouds. This property has a location and view that people in the area would die for. Whoever buys this home and does the improvements that it needs, okay, will be getting a gold mine. I'm looking inside. It looks like about 9-foot ceilings throughout the majority of the home. Go around this side here. You got the electrical box on this wall. Another trash can. The pool equipment looks dated. You probably have to put new pool equipment in. I mean, it might be able to be revived. I'm not a pool expert, but there you have it. It's probably part of the reason why the pool is empty and drained at this point. So, we just did the walk all the way around the house. Looking for somewhere to finish up. How about back here on the front door? This is Eric Meeks. We just took a look at I think one of the best possibility of fixers in South Palm Desert. This is Eric. Have a good day.